Hey everybody, what's up? So Vampire Mike Kasegi's Universe had talked about a movie called Bloody Muscle Builder in Hell, aka the Japanese Evil Dead. And I watched this last night. Haven't had a chance to make a video about it until now. I love the description of this movie. Trapped inside a haunted house, the bodybuilder must survive a blood-soaked night of insanity to save himself and his friends from a demonic ghost that is hell bent on revenge, accumulating in a show-stopping and truly bizarre gore effects bonanza that is often compared to Sam Raimi Evil Dead classics which inspired it. I can see the inspiration in the movie. I really can. The bodybuilder's name, I think, is pronounced Nato, Nauto. He goes to this house with a friend of his by the name of Mika and Medium, who he keeps calling a master. And Mika is kind of like this journalistic thing as she goes around to these haunted houses, and she knows that Nato, has this tie to this house. And they explain it. They don't really explain it in the beginning, but later on, as things progress, you find out why this house is haunted, what caused it. There's a scene in there that kind of reminds me of a shot from Amityville Horror. Don't give it away too much. It's at the end. But is it like Evil Dead? It is in a way. There are a few lines that they rip from the movie, which you can tell, like, you know, he's holding a gun and he goes groovy, different stuff like that. Honestly, yeah, there is a lot of gore. I would compare it to Japanese schlock more than anything else. The reason being is just it's overabundant. It's got comedic elements to it as well. Would I recommend watching it? Probably one or two times. This is like the first time I've seen it. I might watch it again just for fun. I didn't pay a whole lot for it, so yeah. And trying to find some of this stuff like on YouTube and that is hard to do. It is pretty gross. I will give it that. The special effects for being, but they are like stop motion animation. There's really no CGI that you can tell of in this movie. It's just basic amateur. What do they say it is? Alternately known as the Japanese Evil Dead, this legendary independent Japanese cult film by director, not pronouncing that, is now available for the first time in North America. It is very grainy. It has that amateur feeling to it. Nato is basically is a bodybuilder who's just obsessed with getting his muscles, and you find out that, well, this is actually the beginning of the movie, so I'm not gonna give it away. This woman's trying to kill a guy because it's one of those situations of if she can't have him, nobody else can. She's very possessive, and that comes back to bite them in the end. Overall, it was not bad. Like I said, it was really funny. I couldn't take it seriously because I've seen Evil Dead. I love Evil Dead. So I pretty much knew kind of what I was getting into. How do I want to describe it? It's not... It does have the inspiration. It could be a little bit better in terms of the story. It's about a 60 minutes worth of movie. And they say he spends the night. Well, there's no nothing showing passage of time that indicate that it's a one night thing. It's just basically all done in rapid succession. Whereas with Evil Dead, you get that feeling of the passage of time. Whereas this, you just don't. I think they could have done a little bit better with that. Because with Evil Dead, there's really no character development like in here. You can kind of see it. Overall, it's worth a watch or two. I let Mike know what I thought of it. But if you want something interesting, kind of cheesy, check out Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. By the way, there is no hell in this movie. If you're tired and don't like it, that'll be the hell. Talk to y'all later. Take care.